Arizona will kick off to get things underway. Coming out with it, it's Harper. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 30. Time before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Really nice job by the defense. Understand that QB starts to roll out to his right. I got to continue to play the deep pass down the field. I can't just run up and try to go tackle him. Nice coverage down the field, which led to the incompletion.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. What a snag by the defense. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
The offense starts with a short field. Trying to run, it's Sanders. Bringing the heat.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Unleashes to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
That last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the...
Nothing but green ahead. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Big 1st down sack for the defense, brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the returner will be knocked down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication.
Going for it all. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At midfield, he's got room. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, South Carolina 7, Arizona 0.
1st down to start the drive after the break. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Quarterback moving. He's going to run it. Finds a crease at the 20. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. They believe they can run right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He's got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. Fair catch called for and made. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. To the air, it's Fafita. Looking left. Intercepted. Looking for more room. As we reach the... Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the offense on first down. Back to throw, it's Ward. Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, Palmer, you say, I want to be aggressive early and maybe take a shot, but that's not the shot they were talking about.
No, and give the defense credit because they watched film too, and they knew this offense might come out and want to be aggressive, and they were ready on the back end that time for that. They came into this game hyped up, ready to go. Great individual effort by that defender getting hit.
Offense set on first down. They'll try the run. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Quarterback will audible. Looking to pass on second down. Got the quick pass. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Third down play from the gun. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He's going to bring it out from deep. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Second down coming up. Running to the left. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ball is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Gamecocks! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Oh, he's going to take a chance. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He steps to the sidelines on this return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass, it's Ward. Fires to the right. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's George. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Carolina 21, Miami 0.
The Canes are rolling down the field. Defense in press coverage. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
They'll leave it with him. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
Running backs square their shoulders up. It's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll go to the sneak. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Man, you feel pretty good about a quarterback sneak most of the time. Such a short yard. Find a little crease and get through it, but this defense was more than ready for it. Built that wall up front. Nowhere to go, no push. Big stop by the D.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Coming after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Ball's out. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And that is a roller coaster. We got the pick. Oh, no, we just lost it. Oh, no, we got it back. At the end of the day, the defense, David, still had it.
Yeah, and all you're trying to do is force turnovers, create plays. Nice job getting the interception. And listen, when you're running to the football, trying to block, that ball comes out. Nice job falling on it and creating the turnover.
And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Hurricanes! How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
21, Miami, 7.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. They'll try it on the ground. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, man, 4th and 1 at any part of the field is risky to go for, especially when you're in your own end of the field. But they did. It was a good play call. I like them being aggressive, especially after getting that 1st down.
The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback checking off. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Sends it downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Simon. They'll immediately call timeout.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sanders. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback checking the play. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And the extra point. This second half, they're lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Fires to the big fella.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the first down.
And the Gamecocks are on the move. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They're going to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Hunt. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the stomping has commenced. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Is incomplete. It leads to second down.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the third quarter. Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. First down here for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy in the offense?
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, really good runner. They built it around his feet. You know, Bryce Young, really good passer. Tua Tagovailoa, really good passer. More about the passing game, explosive passing play.
He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Trying to take it back. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close. Make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Got it on the outside, it's Sanders. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Going downfield for the big play. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Now the play fake. caught in the backfield. It's Bernard. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Bernard. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Alabama pushing the tempo. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Defense wants to bring the heat. He's looking for an open man on second down. And they got him for the sack. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And the ball's on the ground. And the offense falls on the football, but they are short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on down. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Keeps the legs moving. Hey, that's a live ball. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Sanders. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Getting some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Got a man. It's Bernard. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Milrow. Moves away as he feels pressure. Finds space on the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
On the run, still looking. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. On the move, it's Haynes. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. And he's dragged down. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
To the air. It's forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. One-score game, still in the 1st half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Simon. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires to the end zone. And he intercepts it. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
To the air on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. From the gun, give on the inside. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, not much room to run. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air, it's Sellers. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. It's caught. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And this is why it's so important, David, to get the run game going, because it sets up play action and gives them an opportunity to take these types of shots down the field.
And it's just so hard because as a defensive lineman, when you give the play action, I'm thinking run, I'm playing run, slows that pass rush down just enough and sucks those linebackers up, make those passing windows so much bigger.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Finds his man. It's Bennett. Got enough space. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. Trying to power it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay a big difference.
And the returner will be brought down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. To the air, it's Milroe. Tight end finds a soft spot. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Complete downfield. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Now he's looking into the middle. He's got the tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making an accurate throw.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
Try to barge their way in. He is denied. Stopped short of the goal line, trying to tie the game, and he will not get the two-point conversion.
South Carolina, 14.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Number 14, set to kick off.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. 4th down, gotta have it here. Throws to the tight end. Finds his man enough for the first. Open runway ahead. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. They want to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Gamecocks will try to run out the clock in this final minute. Dropping back, it's Sellers. No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail beat Coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's going up top here late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Comes out throwing on first down. He wants a big play here late. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws for the tight end. Got a wide open receiver. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Forced out of the pocket. He's looking on the right side. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA